Namaste and Vanakkam. Ninth house in Vedic astrology. And this is part of a series that I'm doing on the 12 houses in Vedic astrology. And if you want to catch my other videos, other houses, come find them on my channel on YouTube, Jyoti Shakti. So today, we're going into the ninth house in the whole series. And the ninth house is all about luck, your father. Ninth house is about higher learning. It's about what you actually believe in. And as usual, before I begin, I'd like to invoke and seek the blessings of my Lord Ganesha and Devi Saraswati. Ganesha for removal of obstacles and Devi for divine wisdom. Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatiye Namaha. Now, real quick, for anyone new to Vedic astrology or Jyotish is the Vedic science of light. And the houses that we're talking about now in Vedic astrology, very simple, and I'll just go through it briefly. Your chart gets split into 12 sections, starting from house 1, the exact point that was rising on the horizon at the moment that you were born. And each section covers a different part of your life. And I really break this down way more in depth in my first house video. So go watch that one if you haven't already. So all right, let's get into the ninth house. So the ninth house, honestly, this might be my favorite one to talk about. My favorite one. In the Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, the Vedic text, the ninth house is called Bhagya Bhava, the house of fortune. And sometimes it's also called Dharma Bhava, the house of Dharma and purpose. And once you get into the classical Vedic astrology texts, here are the things that this house actually holds. Luck, obviously. But I'm not talking about luck, not the luck as in fortune that simply shows up in your life, but the kind of fortune that shows up when your actions line up with something bigger. It's about your father specifically also. This is his house. It's about higher learning, and I mean philosophy, spirituality, law. You know, the kind of education that shapes how you see the world. It's the house of Dharma. The sense, or your sense of purpose. What you were actually put here to do. It's also the house of long journeys, like pilgrimage or foreign travel. The eighth house is also about your guru, your teacher, Whoever taught you the most important things that you know? It's the Guru's house too. And physically, this house means your hips, your thighs. But you see, here's what I find interesting about this house. It's connected to the D9 chart, the Navamsha chart, in a very direct way. You divide the whole zodiac by 9 to build that chart. And this is the 9th house. It's the house most related to your actual soul path. Not just one lifetime, but lifetimes of soul path. As usual, we'll stay mostly in the D1 chart today, not D9. But like I said, the D9 with this house, the D9 carries real weight when it comes to your Dharma and your deeper purpose in life. I go into that layer during a full reading. Okay, let's talk about finding the Lord of your 9th house. Pull up your chart, look at your 9th house, and see what sign sits in your 9th house, and find its ruling planet. And then track down where that planet actually sits in your own chart. Might be in another house. And that tells you where your sense of fortune and your father's influence is really pointing to with your life. So for example, let's say that your 9th house Lord sits in your 1st house. Then your luck is tied directly to who you are. Just showing up as yourself tends to open doors. And if it sits in your 10th house, then your fortune and your career is deeply connected. Your work is actually part of your Dharma then. You see, one thing to remember is this. Degrees of your planetary position and aspects matters to do an accurate reading. I go through all of that in details in my first video, aspects and degrees. And the same rule apply here too in this video. All right. Let's talk about what's actually sitting in your 9th house. If your 9th house is empty, if there's nothing there, that's completely normal. All you have to do is just check what's aspecting it from somewhere else in your chart. And we'll go through each planet. The sun in your 9th house, the moon, Mercury in your 9th house, Mars in your 9th house, Jupiter, and then Saturn. And we'll go through it one by one, sitting in your 9th house. So, starting with sun. Sun in your 9th house, or aspecting it, there's a strong sense of purpose. Strong sense of purpose running through you. Your father probably carries real authority, or a strong presence at least in your life. Your beliefs tend to be confident and held strongly with sun, moon in the 9th house. your connection to faith and emotion. It's not just intellectual. Your bond with your father or your sense of fortune tends to move with how you feel. Not just intellectual knowledge, how you feel. Mercury in the 9th house. With Mercury, you are genuinely curious about things like philosophy, religion, different ways of seeing things. You'd probably make a good teacher, a guru to someone, a good writer in the subject of philosophy and religion and things like that. Your father tends to be intellectual himself, and you get that from him. Now, Mars in the 9th house, or Mars aspecting the house. Your pursuit of purpose is, you're a driven person, sometimes fiercely driven. You might clash with authority. Or, on the other hand, you might clash with your father over your beliefs and your morals. But your fortune often comes through bold and decisive action. Jupiter in the 9th house. Jupiter naturally rules this house, the 9th house. Deep wisdom, real luck, and often a wonderful relationship with your father. Jupiter in the 9th house. Now Saturn in the 9th house. With Saturn in the 9th house, your fortune comes delayed, slowly. And it comes through real discipline. Your relationship with your father might be more distant or just more formal. But your beliefs, once you settle into them, tends to be unshakable. Okay. Now for when you've got multiple planets in the 9th house, 2 or 3 planets sitting together. Let's go a few planets together. Start with Sun and Jupiter together. This is a genuinely powerful combination. Sun and Jupiter. Natural authority, natural wisdom. And people tend to look to you for guidance. Moon and Mercury together in the 9th house. You're very intuitive about faith. And you can actually articulate those things well. And you'll do well with teaching or writing especially about spiritual things. Now, Mars and Saturn together in the 9th house. This one's a little heavier. Real tests around your beliefs. Real friction with your father. Sometimes. But it also builds a kind of conviction that doesn't break easily once it's formed. I want to talk about a few more things worth knowing about the 9th house. Obviously, the dignity of your 9th house lord, whether it's exalted or weak or comfortable in its own sign, all of that shapes how naturally your fortune actually flows. And remember, this house, alongside with the fifth house and the first house, forms what's called a trikona, a triangle of fortune in your chart. These three houses lift each other up. And of course, this house sits directly opposite your third house, which is your own effort. Your own effort versus the ninth house, which is the fortune that meets you halfway. So that's all about the ninth house, briefly. Again, you need to remember that it's not just luck, what you actually believe in deep down. Now, if you're curious about all of this stuff, what's sitting in your ninth house lord, the degrees in which the planets sit in the ninth house, all of it, that's part of what I actually go through in a full Vedic birth chart reading. I write it up like your actual life story. From the day that you were born, all the way through every season that you've lived since, and your future seasons. And that's why it usually takes somewhere between 70 to 120 pages, just depending on what's going on in your chart. I only take 2 to 3 of these bookings per week, honestly, because each one takes me about 5 to 7 hours to actually prepare it properly. So, if you're interested, the link is in the description, or you can go to jyotishakti.com and do your booking from there. So next up, in my next video, is about the 10th house. And we'll get into that next time. So, thank you for sticking around to the end. I am Jyoti Shakti, and Namaste and